Hello everyone and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Maris and I am blind. I can't see and therefore I make other people play video games. And I'm here again with Vincent. Hello Vincent.
Hello Marius.
Yes, it's disco time again. And last time we kind of wandered around. It was a bit of a slow one at the end. But we're sort of trying to kill time to get the gun.
Yeah,
That's still going on. What time is it now?
It is 18:22.
Yeah, okay. In what, 2 hours? It's gunny time? At 10?
3.5.
So at 22 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this might be a bit awkward again because we're just sort of aimlessly wandering around. I do want XP because in the church we can help the boys get their track together with the beat from the pail.
Mm-hmm.
That's a check. And we can figure out basically Azel's dark past or whatever, the white bird, whatever.
Right.
I would like to do those, but we need XP. So, Vincent, make me level up. Give XP.
Well, I'm looking at the quests.
Yes.
Let's see if we have anything
We
there.
have to be efficient about this.
So we have find smokes and smoke them.
No, we can't. Even for XP, I won't start taking drugs now.
Okay.
Even though that might actually work really well. Because we have never done those things.
Uh-huh. And as we've seen in the last episodes, things are getting a little weird with our character, right? We are we have the option to be a superhero cop now. All that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we also have find the murder weapon. Yes. Okay.
We have thoughts running as well, and one of them should be done pretty soon.
Right. Let me look.
That might hopefully give XP.
We have the precarious world in an hour and 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That's the all red checks fail problem.
Yeah, I'm glad to be done with that one.
Cleaning out the rooms in another 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Right.
And Arno van Eyck
Oh, so many. Wow.
in half an hour.
That will all happen before Gunny.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. Hopefully that gives XP. I don't know if they usually do.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but they can
No.
open stuff up that will then give XP,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm
Okay.
I just realized for the first time after 80 episodes that when we are in the thoughts menu,
Yeah.
we have bonuses from thoughts, and they're all listed there, like the bonuses from
Oh, that's
items.
very convenient.
And we get a lot of minuses from thoughts.
Yeah, that's how they work.
Yeah.
It's not good to have your head full of thoughts.
Nope.
It's depressing.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
But back to the quests. Find the murder weapon. So locate a working
Right.
firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo,
Yeah, it's probably with Ruby.
probably. Add even more beauty to the wall. Find
Right.
government marked heavy fuel oil and return to the wall.
Yeah, but we're bad at that.
Right. How would you, do you think Kim's motor carriage has government marked heavy fuel oil?
But we looked basically through all of it, right? He had tools, which he gave to us. He had sick wheel caps, which he gave to us.
Yes.
Radio stuff, which he let us handle.
Uh-huh.
We've seen everything. I don't think he has any. I
well-
thought maybe the other cops who arrived might have some. I don't know. I don't
But-
think so. And they wouldn't give it to us.
Yeah, and we don't know how they arrived.
Yeah. Maybe
Right.
they took the bus.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Um,
So, yeah, I don't know. Where else is government stuff? I can't think of anything.
somewhere. The one thing is the bunker.
Sure, yeah.
With the red check,
That's my guess, but we
Yeah.
definitely can't try that. We might, after that thought is done, we might as well do that check. We might never get to otherwise,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Even if it's a Hail Mary.
Mhm.
Do you want to just go to the pawn shop?
And do what?
Oh, it's just a nice place to hang out.
Well, actually, if we just want to hang out.
No, I thought maybe we can buy gasoline. Maybe we can buy a figurine. I would like to check if there are more figurines
Yeah. Okay. We can
to
do
offer, because offering Dolores is a quest, and it's also something I would really like to do.
that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's
And
do that.
Ray is kind of cool. His name's Ray, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we're kind of friends now after we talked about the tape and he fixed it for us.
Okay.
Maybe he
yeah.
has more stories about the nuclear power plant that he helped clean up.
That would certainly be interesting. Yeah.
A very
I mean,
brave and social thing to do.
The nuclear fallout has come up a few times
Yeah,
since he talked about it.
yeah. And it's nice to walk through Ravachol.
Yeah, we also still have to figure out how we get, or whether the other locations for the sniper are, right?
Yeah, which we have done at the end of last time, and it was so frustrating and sort of impossible. And really, the sniper theory, like, it's not my main one. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I agree. But,
maybe that's for a different type of character who's less feeling oriented than we are.
Yeah, maybe with a higher perception, right?
Yeah, and like gun knowledge and stuff.
Is there skill, gun knowledge,
No.
hand-eye coordination? Maybe?
Yeah, probably. You're right. We had a viewer talk about Half-Light recently in comments, and that is from a Rush song. Is that right, Vincent?
Yes, even though recently means somewhere in like episode 30.
But in time,
yeah.
recently, the comment just came up, and it's like, I forget the title of the song, but the lyric talks about the half-light in the morning, and then the next line is about fear and stuff. So it's about threat detection, which makes complete sense.
Yeah.
I think the viewer is right.
I think the name of the song is Freeze.
I think you're right,
It's part 4 of the Fear series.
Yeah, but
I have no idea
it's
about it.
totally on point. Freezing is a fear response, right, that animals have, and humans who are animals.
Rows of toy soldiers
Yes.
guarding
I was
the
just
rest of
talking
the
garbage.
trinket.
Doing great.
No, go on.
horseback,
Interrupt
others
me.
in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms.
Okay, we're
All
just
are
looking at the
stern and unyielding in
Figurine
their
pile, right?
figurines. Exactly.
Yes, is there anything here?
Nothing that we haven't checked out before. We
crap.
have inspect the knights on horseback, inspect the blue uniforms, and inspect the figurine and rags.
And there's nothing.
I'm just going to go through them
Yeah,
in case something
just humor
changed.
me.
Yeah. So knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses.
Franco-Nigerian.
A long,
Blah, blah, blah,
long
blah.
time
Okay,
ago.
nothing new. Inspect the blue
They're
uniforms.
not all blue. These
Which ones?
Okay, nothing new. And
Those.
yeah,
Ah,
this
well,
set of soldiers.
You're probably talking about. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists,
okay, that's
it
just a
doesn't seem
political
like
answer that we can
I
give.
don't like.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict.
Nothing new there.
it is a wordy game. Yeah, you were right. It's all done here. Okay, whatever. Do you want to sell them some crap?
Sure. But first off, we have 2 other items we can interact with here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to go
A
through
typical Martinez street light
Whoa.
sits among
All right,
assorted
that
floor
thing.
and table lamps.
If we had 700 real, which we do not, then we could buy
yeah,
it.
there's lots of opportunities in this game for like really rich players.
Yeah.
Wonder what
All the
happens.
old boom boxes are there.
Oh, yeah. Already.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if... How would you even get to 700, though?
I don't know. That's like a special playthrough.
Huh.
I mean, if you ask everyone for money, maybe someone gives you like a lot, like Joyce. I don't know. We've never tried. We had so much pride,
That's true.
except with Kim.
Yeah, and I think I've told you about that. That there's a thought that I've read about that's called Hobocop that gives you the option to find like epic bottles,
Yeah,
sell for more.
sounds amazing. There must be
really
like a
like
whole
that.
build you can run to generate as much money as possible, and because there are so many super expensive items.
Yeah.
Like the spirits, right? The bottle
Right.
and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's for a different playthrough,
Yeah.
but for now, let's focus on this one. I don't think there's anything in the pawn shop. But
Okay.
do you want to sell stuff to him just because
Oh,
we
yeah.
have trash like postcards?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't done
Hello,
this in a
hello.
while.
Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Which one is the sell option? Traffic minutes, by the way. What? Oh, I have some. Okay, it's
Sure. Let me have a look.
clothes. No.
Can
check
you
my
sell
pockets.
clothes to him?
We can attempt, but I think he won't let us.
Yeah, okay.
We have tried before.
Okay.
Access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
So what do we have? We have the kind green ape pen.
I want to keep that.
We have the standard anti-Wirrâl die.
Keep it.
We have a postcard, Martinez 98,
Yeah, that we can sell, right?
for 0.16 real.
That's not much.
Nice. We have a postcard, the Delta 51,
Sure.
another 0.22 real.
That's better.
The figurine Headless Fallen Rider.
Yeah, so we have a figurine.
Yeah.
How do we offer it?
We have an antique Bella McGrath rifle, which, I mean, we've used basically, right?
I don't think that's going to come up again.
Yeah.
Do you want to just sell it?
Yeah,
It's sort of weird to run around with one.
it's 11 real.
Yeah, sell it. We're going to get a gun later anyway.
Goodbye, gun.
This will not be useful in a firefight.
Exactly. Then we have the production schedule filament memory.
Oh, right. I don't want to sell that.
Even it is worth 50 real.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But, like, why? That's a quest item. Didn't we give that to Zona? Like, we used this, right?
Yes, we used it, but
We don't need it anymore.
That I do not know.
But that quest seemed done.
Probably not, yeah.
She's so done. She figured out why their company failed. I didn't know she left it with us. Yes, sell that shit. Seriously. Come on.
Okay.
It's clearing house time.
Uh-huh.
It's summer sale. And all the
Okay.
tags are off. I don't know what that means.
Then we can pawn the highly advanced transceiver, which is very obviously a quest item, for 0.00 real.
Yeah, the game wants you to not sell that.
The postcard Courant 33
Yeah, that goes.
for 0.2.
Oh, that's fun. I like making money.
We can sell Cindy's brush
No, we need that.
and the banked up fuel canister.
That's a canister. How much does that go for?
That's for the Cindy quest as well.
We just need to fill that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. Where can we fill
But-
it? Can we just do it on a car somewhere? Steal the fuel?
I'm telling you, we know of a car.
Which one? Kim's?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look at it later.
Okay, but that's about it. And now we have 82 real. Oh my god.
Yeah, can we
Another
buy
time.
anything cool?
Oh, I don't think so. Not here, at least.
So what do we do with all this money?
I don't know. I've never
Pay
had this
guard?
money.
Yeah. Buy drugs?
We can go. Oh yeah, there's
There's a store, right?
right next to the pawn shop
Frittte?
is the that, and there's this driver right next to us.
Yeah, I remember him. Sneakers on speakers.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he doesn't really have anything we want, right?
He's some outfits.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
sunglasses. I don't want more clothes. We have so many clothes.
Okay,
I want figurines or gas.
that's fair.
Or like fun stuff. I don't know. Dice. Games. We can buy the game.
Right.
Maybe we should do that.
Yes,
Actually, let's do that.
but first off,
Let's look at the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
Inside, you see a set
Wait, I
of steering
thought-
levers,
wait,
a
don't-
radio
go back.
microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
what's thought?
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
It's interfacing speaking,
Okay.
and we say, wait, why am I even thinking about this?
Yes.
Wasn't I supposed to?
Gas.
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
It's not wrong.
We've done plenty of admiring and being distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Coupris Kineema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
Kim, presumably.
I would think so, yes. And we can say, number one, that machine really puts the loco back into locomotion. And we point to the vehicle. Very cool. Or option number two, I don't like your machine, Lieutenant.
Oh.
Looks impractical.
Oh, don't be so rude.
Or number three, we shrug and say, a motor carriage. One of many. Or we can say, actually, motor carriages don't interest me, and we finish with thought.
No, give him a compliment to his loco.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
And the lieutenant smiles ever so slightly. And we can say, number one, what's it packing there? And we point to the engine. Or, a fine machine.
Oh.
And we run our hand over the smooth metal surface.
Winston, you might be right. We might get some fuel. Let's talk about the engine.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Yes, liters. Talk more about liters.
And we can say, that's what? And we rub our chin. 7-liter V12?
No, this is such man talk.
Or we can say, we whistle and say, Mama's serving some serious macaroni.
No, that's nonsense. Do
Oh,
number one.
Okay, there's the third option. Oh, I thought it would make more.
No.
Number one?
Number one.
7.2. Supercharged.
The lieutenant is trying to suppress a smug smile.
Supercharged.
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Okay, and we are back to the previous menu, and we can say a fine machine and run our hand over the smooth metal surface.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
There's gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
Who's saying this?
Electra.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, cars get you high, in a way.
Yeah.
It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Who said authority?
Yeah.
Ha.
And we can say, number 1, you need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Number 2, with a winch and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path, Kim. Or number 3, okay, enough about the details.
Let's try both. I want to know what he says.
Okay. You need to slam it, Kim.
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
And we can say, drop the right 200 mil. Get the chamber to frosty minuses.
Fuck.
Or we can say, I'm not either. Don't know why I said that.
No, go on. This is always entertaining.
No, that's porno tuning.
Yeah, it's not his style.
Use bigger words.
You're just not giving it up. I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, also the lingo it up was interfacing. And use bigger words is half-light.
Oh,
so
okay.
everybody is getting involved.
Yeah.
And we
They
can
all have advice.
Yes. We can say, wait, what about the spinners then, huh?
Okay.
Or option number 2, it needs a massive aero kit and gargantuan roof mounted. Or option number 3, trust me, it's cool. And the last option, number 4, it's what?
Do the weight option.
What about the spinners then?
Those spinners were elegant, sleek, radiant even. What you're suggesting is porno.
There's a difference in taste here between those two. I'm sure. But maybe talking about it will be fruitful. So now use big words. Gargantuan.
Okay, it needs a massive aero kit and a gargantuan roof mounted.
Porno. That's short for pornography.
That's a big word.
And we can say number 1. So, what's wrong with pornography? Number 2, pornography is something completely different, Kim. Or last option, number 3, all right, I guess I did get a bit porny there.
No, do number 1. I want to hear his answer.
Porny is funny. What's wrong with pornography?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
No one in the history of convictions has been more sure of anything.
And
he doesn't like porno.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are back to the previous menu. So the only option is to say, okay, let's move on. Or let's move and leave. But I want to try the fine machine option again.
Okay, let's move on, I guess.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but it's a bit girly right now.
Right, the
Fits
authority.
with some proper off-road components.
Can we go down that route?
Yes, exactly. With a winch and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path, Kim.
Yeah.
We are not going to, though, because this is clearly a sports motor carriage.
Sounds like he has a strong concept of what this machine is. Okay, and that's it.
That's
we leave.
it. Okay. Oh, that was nice.
But what we can do,
Inside, you see a set
we
of
can
steering
interact with
levers,
it.
a rake,
This is
Well,
357.
that's
Oh, yeah.
Not what I wanted to do.
Anything new here?
The only option we haven't tried is please connect me to Sylvie again. Which we can
That was
try.
way from the start. No, I don't want to.
I mean, we have leveled up. Maybe there are some new options.
Some XP. I mean, sure, go ahead. But I think this is for when you have forgotten something.
Probably.
But you go ahead.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes. Hello?
That's quick.
You recognize her voice. And we say, hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
And okay, the only option we haven't tried is, hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, we're not doing that.
And okay, everything else we've already tried.
Yeah, okay. It was worth a try.
Yeah, but what I actually
You hear the call breaking up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
yeah okay.
57, over and
What I
In the cabin, you see
yes.
of
What I
steam
wanted
heaters,
to was
a radio
to
on
test
a
the
hook,
one option we haven't done
pull-out
before.
toolbox,
That is
and
tap on
a
the
soft
fuel
glow of
preheater.
Oh, this might be it, Vincent. I'm so excited.
We'll see.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector,
He has lots of
indicating
fuel.
the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
It's not the fuel gauge, but the preheater gauge. Okay.
Okay.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Too bad. Can you like click on the tank or something?
No, it's just one attractable. I can see if I can equip the thing somehow. Nope. Can't equip
No.
the banked up fuel canister.
Okay.
Well, worth a try.
Well, it's so specific. The question. What's government issued, right?
Yeah.
Can we go to the shop, the Frittte? Just we haven't been there in a long time,
Sure.
and we might buy something with all the money. I
Yeah.
know we want to buy the game, but maybe they have cool stuff. I don't know.
Also, don't we have... I'm just gonna equip the bag.
The Frittte bag.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't actually remember if we have any bottles, but just in
Sure,
case-
more money.
Yes.
We might need it.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10
Okay.
cents.
And the only option that we have is I have the tear bag, but no tear.
Oh.
So I guess not.
Yeah, bottles haven't been forthcoming recently.
Yeah.
We have all of them.
We have plenty of things we can interact with here.
Hmm.
I think that's medication stuff.
We did that though, and
A
we're not
small
interested.
cabinet on the wall
Yeah,
is
that's
filled with
oh yeah,
various
that's
medicine
healing
bottles,
potions and all
laser
that.
Yeah.
Which
sprays,
Not
and
necessary in this
packs.
game,
They
honestly.
all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
yeah, we can ask about Saint Baptiste.
No.
Then that one.
To the left of some croissants and juice bottles, you see several packaged raincoats filled.
Okay, that we've already bought. And then the last interactable here.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I think we heard her before. I think we interacted with her when the game wasn't voiced.
We have heard her before, but
Okay,
I think there was just like one line when she introduced herself or something.
maybe
like that.
yeah.
Like before, like characters before the Final Cut did sometimes.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can buy stuff.
Nah.
We can also ask her about under-the-counter vices,
Sure.
which we haven't done before.
Yeah, do that.
So we asked, do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frittte only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
That makes sense.
That's what. Do you say that only because I'm a police officer?
Yeah.
You can be honest with me.
Kim, wait outside. Okay. Anything else here?
Talk to her
Okay.
since we're here.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She's voiced like she's very well voiced, like a teenager who's very indifferent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I also like that like, her portrait is her with that weird jester crown thing that she wears as a uniform. And you can...
It's so humiliating.
Yes. And you can hardly make out her face. And her face is like... You can't even really see her eyes because they are...
Yeah.
It's not that you can't see them, just her visor basically bleeds into her eyes. Like color bleeds into it.
She doesn't want to make eye contact. She's a teenager.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Any new options?
No, but
Let's
we can talk to her about the dead body again, but
No.
I'll see how that
let's get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
No fuel here either. I'm out of ideas. Let's play a role-playing game.
Okay.
I mean, buy one and then
two
play
more
it.
things.
Yeah.
We can talk to the scrap leader. Scab leader.
Oh, that guy. But he's like the mercenary, remember?
Right. And
Which we know, but Harry probably doesn't know.
Right, and I just want to see how that works out.
That's been like we're in the way back machine today. We're talking to characters we've talked to years ago
Yes.
in real life
Uh-huh.
time.
Right to work! Right to work!
Interesting.
Shame
No
on you!
new options.
No, okay. Yeah.
Oh, we can also talk to the Paledriver, theoretically. Do we know anything new about the Pale?
The old lady?
Yeah,
I mean, we could try. She's always entertaining.
if we can talk to her at all. Didn't we try that before and she just
Oh, that's
wasn't-
possible. Maybe, yeah.
was sleeping? Well, it's fine.
Maybe she has fuel.
That would be nice.
But it says government issued, so
well,
it's not many places where you would get that, right? Police is the best guess, or like the bunker, definitely.
yeah.
The woman looks at nothing, her eyes closed and her lips moving. Girl child, you hear her say. Girl child, girl child.
Okay. What skill is that?
Perception, hearing.
So she's actually saying it.
Yeah, we can either leave or snap our fingers in front of her face, but we have already tried that option.
Let's leave.
Okay. And then the last idea that I had was to talk to our fellow policemen in the Whirling and Rags.
Oh, right. Ask them for fuel, for instance.
That, yeah.
Or just insult them.
Either
don't
one is
know.
fine, really.
Maybe they heard our lovely karaoke singing the other night and they would like to compliment us a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Well, no new options there.
Alright.
With a man with sunglasses.
Try
And
her, she was kind of nicer.
Yes. What is it?
Nice but uncomfortable.
And we can say, I bet you liked that, didn't you?
No.
Let's be honest. There was some first-rate karaoke.
Oh, okay. We can say that. I thought Harry is coming on to her.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes. That was pretty good.
What? No. No. There are universal standards of good out there, and that was just complete shit.
Jean, he's not right. Treat him like you treat McCoy's little brother.
Yeah, exactly, Jean. Think of
Uh-huh.
McCoy.
And we can say, hey, I'm standing right here. Or we can say, maybe it didn't go as well as I thought.
Say that one.
You think so?
Hey, 5 XP.
Hey, slow but steady.
It was very nice. Different, but good kind of different. I liked it.
She's kind.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it.
Yeah, alright.
Nice. 5 XP.
5 XP.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Anyway.
we go to bookstore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just looking, is there anyone else we want to talk to here? I don't think so. I mean, there are people I want to talk to, but I don't think they have new interesting things.
Like Kuno.
Yeah, and guard, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay, which one is the? Is that the aisle with the games?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirrâl-related merchandise.
So we can buy either the Suzerain game for 12 real or the Wirrâl game for 25.
I think Wirrâl is the way to go.
Well, I hope I remember that correctly because we have been warned.
We can afford both.
Yeah, but I think it's the one that you can actually play is the cheaper one. The Suzerain game. Or Suzerainty.
I kind of want to buy both because we have no other use realistically for the money. But let's try the cheap one first, sure.
Okay.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Thank you. Let's see what that is all about. Board game Suzerainty. And it says a civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation and set off to colonize and exploit other cultures.
Nice.
A star-shaped note on the box proclaims the game now includes a completely new genocide option. And we
It's a parody of Settlers of Catan.
And we can interact with it.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. It's snugly wrapped in a skin of plastic. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work.
And we can either shake the box or remove the plastic wrap.
Shake the box.
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth.
Individual wooden tokens. That's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
What treasures wait in store for you?
This is a good description of how unboxing a game feels.
Tell me more.
Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of grand strategy and complex player interaction.
I'm just gonna play this all night and forget about the gun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It has to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we remove the plastic wrap.
Yeah.
The plastic wrap rips off as easily as a bodice in a tawdry historical romance.
It's a weird comparison, but alright.
I mean, we are in the appropriate location, right?
Yeah, but this is a board game.
Yeah, that's fair. I also like that we just bought this game off her and then take it off the shelf and immediately start unwrapping.
Yeah. It's like eating Snickers at the store and then slamming the wrapper on the counter and saying, "Oh, she liked that." That's from Peep Show. That's a show reference.
Nice.
Secret ingredient is crime. And so forth. Let's play this game.
Open the box.
There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Inside, you find a thick, full-color rulebook and more than a dozen pouches of various wooden components. Savor that new board game smell. A mix of wood, paper, and ink, all wrapped in the sweet must of cardboard.
This is nice. This healed our, morale?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that games do that for you.
So we can, number 1, read the rule book.
Of course.
Number 2, examine the components. Number 3, hey Kim, wanna play?
We'll get to that.
And number 4, put the game away.
Read the rulebook.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
And we can say, this history seems problematic, but it is important to teach children basic economic concepts. Or we can just keep reading.
Just keep reading. Don't have to judge everything.
Okay.
Unlike we are doing.
Take at first and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. Fortunately, there are many diagrams and examples throughout. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the Suzerain of Wirrâl. Your objective is to increase the Suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
It is Settlers.
A victory point. But Settlers, does that have victory points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are called exactly victory points.
Yeah. I know many games with victory points. Except my favorite game, Weinhandler, which has Euro points.
Okay, let's stick
It's
to
on my shelf, Vincent. Want to play later? It has little wine bottles.
Oh, nice.
For your wine handle. Games are fun.
Yeah.
So, we read more rulebook?
We can ask, number 1, how do you accumulate victory points? Number 2, fuck Suzerain, what about my wealth and renown? And number 3, I've read enough. And we put the rule.
No, you have to understand, to beat Kim, we have to beat him. And it's going to be hard because he's smart. So how do you get victory points?
That's where the Suzerain's vassals come in. The game features 4 vassal nations, each one home to an economically important resource. Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers. They may then rearrange their workers, fulfill contracts for coin and bonuses, or build structures back in Wirrâl. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
Is that a perception success?
It's reaction speed.
Okay.
Actually.
Weird, but alright. I'll take it. Everything to get better.
Yeah, and we read the advice.
Yeah.
Remember, there are many paths to victory in Suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly.
That is complete Settlers advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going to be the road player, etc. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, usually you have more than one strategy, but okay. I mean, you can't just
I
win.
thought you pick one based on your starting location.
Yeah, but if we're talking about victory points, right? You need 10 victory points, and for example, the roads just give you 2.
I mean, sure, you're doing other stuff,
Yeah.
right? But it's like you're gonna, well, whatever. We're not playing
Yeah,
Settlers.
no.
Move on.
Boring, boring, boring.
Who is that?
Tear up this rulebook and commit some old school atrocities.
Half-Light.
Yeah, okay. No. Calm down.
And we can ask, how is the winner determined?
Yeah.
Or number 2, isn't there any way to invade or commit atrocities or
I'm
anything
sure there is.
fun like that?
Just take it from the top.
The actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
Okay, so just settle on one strategy and keep to it.
Okay.
Easy enough. Then examine the components.
Mm-hmm.
You open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
Mm-hmm.
And we have...
This is very true to the experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can tell the makers like board games.
Yeah. I mean, that is also a very fun part of opening board games, right? Punching.
Looking at the pieces.
Yeah.
Punching.
And we can, number 1, punch out the cardboard pieces, one by one.
Do it.
Or number 2, check out the wooden tokens. And number 3, put the components away.
Punch.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying as you pop it out. Soon, a neat pile of cardboard coins and counters has accumulated before you.
This is
What?
board game porn.
You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
Well, now that you ask.
Yeah. But hey, Kim, we bought it, so...
Right. Actually, we paid for it, but
Yes.
anyway.
And then check out the wooden tokens.
In addition to the worker and building tokens used by each player, there are also several piles of colorful resource tokens, each representing one of the game's 4 principal resources.
Mm-hmm. Like sheep and wood and bricks.
Yeah, I think in Settlers it's 5, right?
Yeah, I think I forgot one. Food, maybe.
Yeah, there's stone and...
Grain.
Grain,
grain.
exactly, and then stone.
Yeah, I had bricks. Isn't that the same?
No, it's you need bricks for villages and stone for cities.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's iron, I don't know.
Did they add one in the expansion?
Sort of.
I want to play Settlers. You can stop the recording.
Yeah, well, folks.
Well, we're about to play fake Settlers, so that maybe that's good enough.
Let's just end our Disc Elysium playthrough here forever, and let's just go play Settlers instead.
He makes me play board games.
Yes.
Board game edition. Maybe one day. We'll see.
Invite Stefan and René.
Sure.
But let's continue.
From the Empire of Sephre, orange apricot tokens. From Ilmarat, the ancestral name of Ilmara, grey marble block tokens. From the Seminine Islands, white sacks of sugar tokens. And from Supra Muindi and Sarah Maritza, magenta tokens for unprocessed cocaine leaves.
Okay.
Huh.
This is more spice focused.
Yeah, that is a very weird mix. Right? It's like 3 spices, or 2 spices, 1 apricot.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. This is more commerce focused, not so much settling focused, right?
Yeah. You're right.
It's like East India Trading Company game.
Yeah.
Which, I can see this as a version of like the Settlers concept.
Yeah. I was just surprised that there's a marble block in there between
But
the
marble is
spices
a
and
precious
fruit.
stone, right?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely,
like
but it's
commodity.
It's not something you eat in any way, and all the other things are something.
And you don't need it to build like structures. It's more for nice floors.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
The lieutenant picks up a sugar token and admires it.
Hmm.
But we put the components away.
Okay.
Kim, give me a token.
But he wants
You
to
hold
play.
the open game box before you.
He's interested. And we can say, hey, Kim, want to play?
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I hope, I mean, the Settlers game takes about an hour and 30 minutes. So.
Oh, it says? No, you just know that?
No, it's the estimate on the box.
You're talking about real life.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. But that fits.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes go wide.
Did he find the beginner's advice as well?
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours.
Oh no!
So, well, 6 would be a bit too much.
Yeah, even the
Average time is too much.
3 hours would be.
Perhaps we shouldn't do it now. Crap, we just wasted time.
I
Actually,
mean,
not.
The average
Well-
would fit exactly.
Yeah, but okay, what are the options here?
I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
We have a white check. Suggestion, challenging 12. Convince Kim to play with you.
No, but I don't actually want to do it because actually, let's not fuck up the whole thing
Yeah,
with
I
the
agree.
gun and stuff.
But we have a just.
I mean, look, Kim will be around, okay? I don't think he's gonna get killed. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows? But we'll have time to play after Ruby
Yeah.
and stuff.
But just for the next time, we have an 83% chance to succeed and a
Sure.
+1 because intriguing components.
Yeah, we got him interested.
Yes. Okay.
So out of this menu, I'm curious, Wirrâl is the sort of RPG stand-in, right? Tabletop RPG stand-in. So I do want to buy it and just look
a
at
small
it.
mountain
Okay.
of colorful
Even if we don't
board
play
game
it.
boxes.
Wirrâl.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult.
Yeah.
Yeah, this D&D Satanists.
Yeah.
that came up before.
We can interact with that as well. A high-pasternal, fantastique populaire board game. Illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition mega setting supplements
Nice.
module and can't be played without the main game.
Oh, it's just a supplement. That's lame.
Wow.
Wow. That is super lame.
Yeah.
Ugh. We should take it to Zona. She probably has the main edition. I mean, they made a whole company out of this, right?
We should ask her about it, but we can interact with it.
Yeah,
so
do it.
Let's see what happens then.
Large letters on the front form a title, Wirrâl. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids, some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
And we can examine the box,
Sure.
open the box, and put the box away.
Examine.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel adds, a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
It's a board game.
Yeah, and we can shake the box, look at the back, and enough inspecting.
Shake.
Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder?
Plastic miniatures. Not wooden
Not
ones.
wooden as in settlers.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is cheap crap.
None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross, hidden behind faux realistic allegory. Wirrâl is no cliche-ridden apologia for colonial violence. Wirrâl is pure imagination.
Come with me.
Okay, this is a morally pure game. I see. Someone approves, I guess. Even though in the game you're probably just a murder hobo.
Well, let's see
It's the
what
only way I know how to play.
the back says.
Yes.
A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirrâl. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirrâl. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
And our
I'm intrigued.
yeah, me too. Our Arno van Eyck thought is
That's very good.
ready.
Yeah.
And we'll back to the dialogue. We can say, number 1, yes, we are ready to take on this challenge.
Yes. Say it out loud like a creep in the store.
We sadly don't say it out loud.
Okay.
We can also say, I'm not sure I can handle all this responsibility. Or number 3, definitely not. It sounds too dangerous.
Number 1.
Exactly. That's the spirit.
Yes.
All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, Study an assortment of maps,
Yeah.
unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest.
Sounds like a normal Wednesday for us, isn't it, Winston?
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah. Well, this is nice too.
Yeah, I mean, this police business is fine, but, you know,
Yeah.
endless monsters.
So,
Open the box.
mm-hmm.
You pry open the box. Inside, you find a folded-up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Oh, it's Zochi dice.
Oh, there's interesting.
Vincent.
Yeah, exactly. There's a figurine.
A figurine.
And a die, which the last one that we got opened up some white checks.
Yeah.
We
Was it
still-
also 24-sided?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's a normal
I
20-sided
think not.
die, like a normal person die.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is very unexpected and very good.
Mm-hmm. So we can look at the map, the booklet, the die, and the figurine.
One by one. Map.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirrâl. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes and seas, also with odd names. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
That's true. And then we look at the booklet.
A quick guide to the magical races of Wirrâl. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds.
Unique and fantastical backgrounds, like Hermit.
The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the
Okay.
Dweorg, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
We can read about the Welkin, and that's it.
Read about the Balkan. Those are
The
elves.
Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight.
Really?
Mhm. Well, they're very dexterous, right?
Yeah, true. But brawn-driven fight?
Mm,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I guess.
The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
I don't think this is intended in this way, but because this narrator, from his deep, gravelly voice, sounds like the person who would never ever play D&D. When he reads it out, it just sounds so smug and judgmental and dismissive. Like it just clashes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes me feel very self-conscious about my D&D habit. This man is so serious and like probably doesn't approve.
Yeah. Well, unique
Oh.
and fantastical backgrounds.
Yeah, but it's nice. Let's
Yeah.
keep going.
Also, we're spending a lot of time here, by the way. It's
Uh-oh.
1925 by now. So we
Okay.
spent an hour reading through
Okay,
this.
but we
this
we
booklet.
need till 22. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But just in case we
Yeah,
wanna-
yeah. I need to watch out for that. It's
Yeah.
good that you're thinking of that.
So we read about the Dwergor.
Yes.
A grand race of industrious mountain people. They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers.
It's just dwarves.
Yeah, they seem vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
The Dweorg also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Dweorg, Shield Dweorg, and Dark Dweorg.
Also familiar.
Yeah.
And then we read about the humans.
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And then read about the fairy folk.
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
And then the last option, read about the pygmies.
The least popular of the Wirrâl races, the pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the pygmies.
The makers didn't like halflings. Yeah.
Stupid how it is. Then we can look at the die.
Mm-hmm.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs.
And we could take the die.
Take it.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
And we have now a standard Wirrâl die in our pocket.
Okay.
And we can look at the figurine.
Mm-hmm.
You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
And we can ask, a what?
Yeah.
Or number 2, what's so interesting about that?
A what?
Or number 3, that doesn't sound very Wirrâl-like. So first option?
Yeah. A communard. One of the leftist revolutionaries in the anti-centennial revolution.
Okay.
That's in the wrong game.
What do you mean?
The figurine doesn't fit this game at all.
Yeah.
What's the next option?
I was wondering. Well, for a second I thought you meant what he said doesn't fit in Disco Elysium.
Oh no, there are many games right now. It's like a play within a play.
We have the other options. What's so interesting about that? And that doesn't sound very Wirrâl-like.
First, what's so interesting?
The figurine is not a part of the Wirrâl game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Oh, no. And we can say, does this mean we can't play? Or maybe someone should make a role-playing game set during the revolution.
Oh, say that one.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as communard.
Well, we can take the figurine.
Take it.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
And that's it.
Okay.
We close the box.
Yes,
A
put it
colourful
away.
box with the title Wirrâl.
Put it away. And now look at the new items, please. Also the thought.
So, the standard Wirrâl die. This basic 24-sided role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of East Seminoese snakewood and embellished with plant motifs. It reminds you of plain and hill welcomes. Note, look at the map tab in your journal to see which white checks have opened.
Okay. We've done that before. I don't need to do that.
And then we have the figurine set Revolutionary. And it's indeed revolutionary. He has a gun and a cloak, and he has the same hat that we now have. What a nice little figurine. A turn of the century leftist revolutionary in ragged clothes. On his head lies a lopsided hat, seemingly an ushanka. In his hand he carries a little musket.
Okay. I hope we can offer this to Dolores. That would be neat.
We shall find out.
Yeah. Let's put it away, and let's look at the thought.
Here we go.
Arno van Eyck.
Thought complete.
Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise.
Damn.
Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
Interesting theory. I'm glad we have cleared up that Egghead is not Arno van Eyck.
And the bonuses it gives are all Motorix white checks unlocked. And
Motorix?
Yeah.
Can you refresh me? What does that include?
I can't open the skill.
Okay, you
stuff,
don't remember.
But it's
physical instrument, interfacing, right?
Physical instrument is physics, I think.
Oh, okay.
But It's interfacing,
Yeah.
it's perception, it's hand-eye coordination, it's reaction speed, and
Yeah.
something else.
But the big thing is we can do the egghead check again.
It also says, reveals Arno van Eyck gig posters in the world.
Okay.
Whatever
I guess
that
we
means.
didn't notice them before.
Okay, and
But-
we are also at 99% of the precarious world.
Oh man, lots of things happening. I think we should go straight back to the church. Waste no time.
Okay, let's go.
Lots of stuff to try there.
Yeah.
I think we should do egghead first because that's the quickest to success. I hope man, I'm so excited. This is now like, man, this game should have had more time pressure all the time because this makes everything so much more meaningful.
The 5 days before the blood.
I didn't know about that
Mhm.
beforehand, right? But now, yeah, and now it's the ruby. Now it's the gun. There's lots of time pressure,
Yeah.
and now I have to really like see how I allocate our actions, right?
Okay, so we just ran past the
A poster,
no the what's it called?
whirling.
No, the gate,
Okay.
the water gate, and we have a thought. A faint smell of soldering, melted insulation, nylon and ozone. Ah,
Someone working on something.
I don't know. Maybe. I wonder if it's. Are those also checks that unlock basically? Right, the perception checks that we never actually choose to do.
And now we're getting them again. That's a good idea, but perception probably isn't part of motorics.
Let me look. Yes, it is.
Well,
It's,
there you go. Can you read the list now?
hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savior fair,
Mm.
interfacing, composure.
Yeah, okay. What was the cell test? Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh,
but this
I
is
have
quite
no idea.
neat. Yeah, and I
Oh.
think you're right. We just unlocked those hidden passive checks, and they get to be done again. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Also, looking at which white checks we have unlocked, if there are any. Okay, the egghead,
Yeah.
the wash basin. Oh, I think that's
Oh, in the little room with the old lady.
is that? Yeah, I think so.
Are we shaved?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we didn't succeed at shaving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's very interesting, but like, let's go to Egghead. I don't want to shave now.
Yeah, just is there anything else? Stormwater. There are rhetoric checks that we have unlocked, but maybe we've unlocked them before. Okay, and I think everything else is as before.
All right.
Run, Harry, to the church. And I'm keeping my eye out for posters. We haven't seen any yet.
I think that Egghead check, that might be the last thing we do.
Yeah.
And then, well, but this was past some time.
Absolutely.
Sort of successful.
Yeah, I mean, we've spent an hour looking at games.
Which we wanted to do. That is, like, it was fun. I mean, we didn't get to play it yet. But it's something to look forward to. Seems like a nice thing to do with Kim before we say goodbye after we've solved the case.
Yeah. We again have a thought bubble. We're on our way close to the
click
church.
it.
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershell. Flex some more wet snow from above.
Oh, that was the same red thought bubble we had before where it said we should come here when it's snowing.
Ah.
I believe.
And it's snowing now?
Yeah. Well, it's not snowing, but it has snowed.
Okay.
And we can look around.
Sure.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
And we ask, how does it feel?
You're warm in your coat, though your cold, damp hair sticks to your head unpleasantly. You should have a hat. You survey the landscape around you.
And we can ask, what's in the west, the east, the north, the south?
Sure.
Where's Ruby? And what's below me?
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go through all of them. this might be the last thing we do.
Yeah, there's also a thought we just finished, which remember we have to do, otherwise we can't save the game. So
Which we have to do?
yeah, we have to finish the thought.
Oh,
basically.
well, then start.
So what's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings, crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles, grey and red forgotten city blocks, what remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black, coal city in the shadow of San Martin, a boom town, back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
All right.
What is there?
Below the old mines, l'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
We can say Le Royaume or Le Petit Rat.
Number one.
Where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
And we can still say the other one,
Sure.
or say that's where Kuno said he's gonna go.
Do the other one first.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics.
So that's
Their
Kuno's
parents
plan.
let them. They go deeper.
And we can say deeper, or wipe the snow from your shoulder.
Say deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty.
Nice.
Did someone say untold?
Of course you would say that.
Drop everything immediately
Yeah.
and go looking for
No,
this
we're not
ore.
doing that.
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Very logic. And we can ask, how can it be pure if it's magenta?
Sure.
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Okay. And then we wipe the snow from our shoulder.
Few Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
All right.
I wonder if that small child is Ruby.
I don't think so. What now?
What's in the east?
How much time did that take?
About 4 minutes.
Oh, so not so much.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't know because there's so many options and this went so
Yeah,
deep.
I know.
I'm literally worried that we might miss the gun, but then it's fine. Go on.
What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
And we can ask, that's all? Or we can say, and further?
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
Are all monuments warnings? I'm not sure.
I mean, in a way, sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen all monuments.
Yeah, okay.
I had a logic success right now.
Uh-huh. Well played. And then we say, and further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
Okay. And what's in the north?
Mm-hmm.
An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 youths are hard at work there, making it ever harder core.
Well, we're down to medium core, thank you.
Yeah, right.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And we can say, and on the islets? Or we can say, and on the other side of the inlet?
No, number one.
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
We saw pretty much, like a lot.
Yeah. But we take a little bit back and say, before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Morian, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market.
My first thought was when he said perpetual patrol.
Petroleum.
Yeah, petroleum.
Yeah.
That's
government petroleum. Yeah.
We need to get there.
That's nice. Wonder if that's where the name petroleum comes from. Because you can patrol all day and all night.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not. Let's go on. We have a lot to read yet.
Yes. Last one. What's in the south?
Yeah.
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamro. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush.
They
and
attempt.
south of the 881 is the Pox.
And we say, the Pox
was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
That sounds like a great place for urban exploration.
Yeah.
Abandoned hospitals? Man, those are always scary.
Yeah. I wonder what you could find in there.
I don't know. Welkins. What else?
That would be interesting. We say, but still.
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
There's your answer.
Yeah, that makes
Might
sense.
find drugs
so,
there.
Yeah, we would
I
find
think it's unlikely, though.
electrochemistry in there. And we say, further south.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Coupris 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
And we can say, no, I was home. I want more. Or we can look around.
No.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Okay.
That's not nice.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what?
I'm so interested now in this ship.
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
We don't know. I'm super intrigued now by this random thought.
Oh yeah. What is it looking for?
Yeah, we might never know. Or we just can't figure it out and we already have all the information we need. I don't know. Maybe it'll come up in the next dialogue option. What's next?
Where's Ruby?
Yeah.
And then what's below me?
That fits. Where's Ruby?
Near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
Okay.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Yeah.
And we can say, tell me a secret of the sands, wind. Or no need for secrets.
Tell me.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You will probably never happen across it. But who knows?
I want to take that anorak now.
Big old polar anorak in a concrete pipe under the boardwalk.
Have we already found that when we went there?
Don't think so.
Okay. Can we look?
Yeah.
Is there more here?
Well, one last option. Stomp your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow. And we finish the thought.
Sure.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Sure. How much time did it all take?
About 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. And now the thought, right?
Yes.
We have to do that.
The precarious world. How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
Sounds a bit depressing, but not inaccurate.
Yeah.
So?
Bonuses are critical success and failure threshold lowered by 1.
Oh, wow. But failure too? Wait. What? What does that mean? Holy shit. Does that mean if you roll a 2, you fail? Because that sucks.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 ways on 2d6 you can roll 1. There are now 3 out of 36 results that are critical failures. And this sucks because there are actually a lot of skill checks in the game which we would probably pass normally on a 2, right?
Yeah.
Because of so much bonus.
Yeah.
So unless you have really low skills and you're the underdog, this is more a nerf than a buff, really. is what I'm saying. Because if you succeed anyway, the critical increase doesn't help you.
I agree. But
I hope this thought gives a little bit more.
Nope, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
This. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a depressing thought. It's accurate, right? It has both sides of the knife's edge. But really, it's sort of a net loss. That might be a thought maybe that's the next one we get rid of. I don't know. And I say this now, and maybe the critical success will save our ass. I don't know. Maybe it'll save us for the red check that we're so bad at with the bunker. Can we look, before we sign off, can we look at the anorak?
Yeah, the question is, where would it be?
Oh, I thought I didn't know. Are there many places where you can go under the boardwalk? I thought it's easy.
Oh, we can go under the boardwalk.
It said that, right? A pipe under the boardwalk.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if it's actually in the area under, or if it's just like sticking Ruby out of the boardwalk.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you in the Ruby area?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go there. I don't think it's there.
That's the only area.
Oh, that would fit the description of under the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Well, since you're here, why not look around? Creepy music.
Oh, no. I think I've looked everywhere.
Maybe we already found it, is the thing. Because we always look everywhere.
Could be, yeah.
And I don't remember it. No. It's not that interesting. I don't want to spend that much time on it.
Yeah, and I've looked everywhere in the Ruby area. It might be somewhere else, but I think if it is, we just find it at some point.
It's fine. I'd say we end it here. Next time will be very exciting, I think. I kind of want to do it because we can immediately do the egghead check, maybe do other stuff. And the time keeps ticking. It might actually eventually be time to get the gun.
Yes.
And then immediately to go and shoot Ruby, basically. Probably what's going to happen.
We don't have to do that. We can just talk to her, Marius.
Well, we'll probably will. But we need the gun. I mean, there must be a reason why we need the gun.
Yes.
So
that would be fantastic, right? We spent like 5 days without the gun, and the moment we get one, we start shooting subjects.
Maybe she shoots first, and it's just self-defense.
Yes, of course.
Well, if you, dear viewer, would also like to find out, then tune in next time. In the meantime, you can leave comments. We always enjoy those. You can also subscribe to the channel or follow us on Twitter @makes_play. And as always, I'd like to thank Vincent for reading to me so wonderfully and playing with me. And do you have any last words?
I want to play that Whirrl game.
Bye.
Bye.